Before the fourth Sunday of Lent, Friday preparation, dying for God. At the Battle of Hattin in 1187, about 450 Templars were completely wiped out, several hundred of whom were executed after the end of the battle because they would not be taken prisoner by Saladin due to their fanatical devotion to the cross. Likewise, only between 30 and 40 of the 348 Templars at the Battle of La Fourbe in 1244 survived. St. Bernard remarks that nothing is more uncertain than when we will die, and nothing is more certain than that we will die. For the true Christian, the only option and the only path to salvation is to die in God's good pleasure for his own sake. As it is written, "Precious in the eyes of the Lord is the death of his saints." Psalm 116, verse 15. We must lose our lives for God, that is, happily die for him. Whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. St. Matthew chapter 16, verse 25, or implicitly in carrying out our duties. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men. Colossians chapter 3, verse 23. St. Paul makes the remark, "In your struggle against sin, you have not yet resisted to the point of shedding your blood." Hebrews chapter 12, verse 4. This, then, is our purification. How willing are we to forfeit our life for Christ? This stands in contrast to dying on our own terms, according to our own desires, that is, to go to the place of ourselves, as Judas did when he hanged himself. Scripture says of Judas, "He went to his own place," Acts chapter 1, verse 25. This is the end of self-will. There is that way that seems right to a person, but its end is the way of death. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. A soul who dies seeing their duty through receives new duties in the kingdom of heaven, where he executes his new office of praising, worshiping, and serving God with joy, but without toil for all eternity. Meanwhile, the damned, who sought themselves, go to the place of themselves forever, to continue to work their own iniquity and their own malignant, selfish thoughts, words, and desires forever. I will either die for God, as the Templars did, having seen my duties through and carried them out to the very end, or I will die for something that is not God, in which case my inheritance is with the devil and his fallen angels forever, the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. Matthew chapter 25, verse 41.